but I want you to be able to see what it is that I'm trying to identify. I'm trying to identify those blue lines, the major straight lines that would form the outer boundary of this shape of the subject. The other thing you want to make sure you do when you establish the main envelope is look at the angles and points that are on the envelope and use those as guides to see if you're accurate in what you're depicting. So you can see here, I'm looking at that top point and that bottom point, and I'm noticing that they're not aligned the right way. The back part of her body, where the legs meet the back of her body, and going to her front paw. And what I had previously, they were too aligned, and you can see the paw is further to the left. So that's an easy way to check the accuracy of what you're drawing. If I had just started to draw her as the way I see the subject and not do this envelope, I would have gone too far down without checking those relationships, and they would have been off, and I would have been spent too much time on the drawing without it being accurate. So it's a good way to check all of those relationships. So you can check, the point where the ear is to that back leg, etc. So what the envelope method does is it allows you to take any of that guesswork out of what the subject matter is and just focus on that outer edge without putting a meaning behind the subject matter and what that subject matter means to you and what it looks like. So when you get the outer envelope done, the next step is to do what's called the block in.